Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. You guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Terrell. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try to sneak it. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Quickly complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Messer. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Messer. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Got it in the middle. It's Smith.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, and making sure he makes the right decision.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Lewis wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 50. Oh, they blocked the kick. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sands. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Give to the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cross. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. Throwing it into cover 3, it's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take them away.
Taking it the other way. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Lewis wants to pass. Creates a little room. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He'll try to get it through the air. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Terrell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the big fella. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this 2nd half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Lewis to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin them deep. And the returner is stopped. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
There he goes. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Making side adjustments here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Messer. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the end.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Owls! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Finally running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The kick is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gonna run it. It's Sands. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it set up on the outside.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll go to the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They want that clock to run. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And that's another nice play for this offense, man. How about this offense? Putting together a drive when they had to have it. They got to have points late in this football game.
Sneaks it in. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's got him this time. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Switch it.
And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this one.